जग मोहिनी मधुर भाषिणी चार देहिनी कमल वासिनी सरस्वती देवी वंदे सरस्वती देवी
The art of Sri Lankan dancing is a very special and unique element of Sri Lankan culture. For a Kandyan dancer, the Ves and Pahimpath ceremony is a special milestone which celebrates the dedication of an amateur dancer as they graduate to a professional standard. Here with me today, I have a very familiar face, Siyoda Jayawardena, who has just recently completed her Pahimpath ceremony in Sri Lanka. Welcome, Siyoda.
Thank you for having me, Ishani. It's lovely to be here.
Lovely to have you.
Thank you.
So Siyoda, before we discuss your Pahimpath ceremony, let's just touch base on how you began performing arts when you were younger.
Well, Ishani, I started my journey into the world of performing arts at the age of 3. I migrated to Australia in 2007 with my parents, and my mum enrolled me into a Sri Lankan dancing class under Mr. Dinesh Apasinghe. And from that first class, I think I fell in love with the art of Sri Lankan dance. You know, hearing Dinesh Mama say the Berapada, hearing the beat of the drums, and seeing all the intricate movements involved in Kandyan dancing, I was just a little 3-year-old, and I was in awe of it. However, my love for performing arts didn't stop there. I've also been quite involved with speech and drama, and I pursued that throughout my younger years. I was very fortunate to be able to partake in the National Speech and Drama Championship as well when I was younger. And while doing that, I've also done quite a bit of public speaking. When I was younger as well, my parents put me to the Victorian School of Languages, which really helped me keep in touch with the Sri Lankan culture. And every year there would be a big concert to celebrate the students' performing arts and the students' touch with their culture. And I remember I would always pounce at every opportunity to dance and act in that. With Sri Lankan dancing, my teacher actually migrated to Sri Lanka when I was 5 years old, but I really had the urge to keep pushing through with learning Sri Lankan dance under Dinesh Mama's guidance. So I actually spent 11 years learning Kandyan dancing and Pahatarada dancing styles through Skype. Yeah.
My gosh, that sounds really difficult. How did you keep motivated at such a young age to stay learning, especially when it was through an online platform?
Well, yeah, like you said, it was quite a challenge, but it definitely took me out of my comfort zone being a little 6-year-old. First and foremost, I have to say I had 2 incredible parents who definitely kept me motivated to keep in touch with that culture and who always supported me and encouraged me no matter what. But I also was fortunate to dance with 4 lovely girls, and I think that beautiful little community that we built with each other and the love for dancing that we all shared, that definitely was a motivating factor. We were fortunate enough to dance in numerous cultural events. We danced at the Australia Day Parade in 2013, and so many more Sri Lankan shows, which really, as a young child, it really opened up your eyes and gave me a lot of experience into the realm of Sri Lankan arts.
That sounds like a great experience to have. So there are so many different types of performing arts that are kind of available in Australia, and you were even touching base on your experience with public speaking as well. What was it about Sri Lankan dancing specifically that kind of drew you into it?
So when I was younger, my parents put me into so many extracurricular activities. I think there's not an activity that I haven't tried. But the reason that I stuck through with Sri Lankan dancing, the reason that I was so passionate about it is because being 8,000 kilometers away from Sri Lanka, it really helped me embrace my identity as a Sri Lankan living in Australia. And also I think it's just such a unique dance form, you know, there's so many different styles, there's so many different like ways of doing a single movement, but obviously the traditional aspect of it, I really love that.
So now to talk about the most exciting part, what was your experience in Sri Lanka like, and what was the actual Pahimpath ceremony like as well?
So definitely the dancing aspect, I don't even have words to describe it. I'd say it definitely was such a rewarding and remarkable experience. However, it definitely did push me outside of my comfort zone. Dancing in Sri Lanka was quite intense. The climate's different, the environment's different, the people you dance with are also different. So I think really adjusting to those conditions, it challenged me, but overcoming those challenges was the greatest feeling of triumph for me, you know. Sometimes dancing was quite intense. Leading up to my Pahimpath ceremony, I would be doing dancing at least 5 to 6 times a week. Sometimes our dancing classes would go from 9 a.m. in the morning to 9 p.m. at night, and throughout this month as well we were vegetarian, so it's definitely a big change, but I had a beautiful support system around me. I had a great teacher, lovely parents, and the students who I was also training with were definitely a supporting factor. So the Pahimpath ceremony took place the next morning, and with 2 hours of sleep we all walked down to the Kelani River and we were bathed with 3 clay pots. We did some more rituals before the actual dancing began, and I was very fortunate to be looked after by Dr. Miranda Hemalata on this day of my graduation. So overall it was a brilliant experience, and I'm very grateful that I can share this experience with you and the viewers at home.
Wow, that sounds like a super intense but very rewarding experience. Mm-hmm. So going forward, do you plan on continuing with dancing, or can we look forward to seeing you in other aspects of your career as well?
Yes, most certainly. Well, I mean, after completing such a milestone like this, I think I would love to pass on the knowledge and experiences that I have to the younger generation of our community. And I know personally what a positive experience that Dinesh Mama has made on me. So I would love to see if I can do the same thing, you know, and pass on my knowledge and open the eyes of Chudinangis and Mallis in my community to the beautiful world of Sri Lankan dancing, while also pursuing my academic goals.
That sounds wonderful. Well, I hope we can look forward to seeing you teaching a younger generation soon.
Of course, and thank you so much for having me. It's been such an honour to be able to share my experiences with you and our viewers at home.
It's been a pleasure interviewing you on this side of the table. Thank you so much for your time.
වසන්තයක් ගතවෙමින් සසර පුරා එක මගක සරා අප හැටි තව මතකයි හැම භවය පුරා අපි හමු වෙනවා නුඹ සපත කළා මතකයි මේ වසන්තයේ මල් පිපිසැලි නුඹ කොහෙ කියා විමසයි ඉර ඇවිත් ගිහින් සඳ ඇවිත් ගිහින් රන්තරුත් නැවිත් යලි යන්න ගිහින් මට ඉරත් නුඹයි සුදු සඳත් නුඹයි රන්තරුත් නුඹයි අඟවමින් වසන්තයක් ගතවමින් මිසක ආදරය කියූ වෙන කිසිම කෙනෙකු නොමැති ගත වෙන්න කලින් මේ වසන්තයේ අප හමු වී යුතුව ඇති සිත ඔකඳ කෙරූ පෙම් සුවඳ දිගේ මාසුය එන්න සැනහි ඉර ඇවිත් ගිහින් සඳ ඇවිත් ගිහින් රන්තරුත් නැවිත් යලි යන්න ගිහින් මට ඉරත් නුඹයි සුදු සඳත් නුඹයි රන්තරුත් නුඹයි අගවමින් වසන්තයක් ගතවමින් වසන්තයක් ගතවමින් වසන්තයක් ගතවමින්
There's no better place on earth than you. Yeah, I dream of you, Sri Lanka. Yeah,
I pray for you, Sri Lanka.
my hopes on you, Sri Lanka.